You've been doing it wrong. Every single morning, that protein shake before your workout, that banana for energy, that handful of granola because you were told never to train hungry, it's not helping you. It's actually stopping your body from doing what it was literally engineered to do. Here's what nobody in the fitness industry wants you to know. The most powerful fat-burning, muscle-preserving, brain-sharpening state your body can enter costs you absolutely nothing. No supplement, no free workout, no meal timing app, just an empty stomach and a decision. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what happens inside your body the moment you start exercising while fasted, down to the cellular level. Some of this will shock you. Some of it will make you angry at the money you've already spent. But all of it will change the way you move, eat, and think about your health forever. Stay with me, because the science here is genuinely wild. The body's fuel system. Think of your body as a hybrid vehicle running on two separate fuel tanks. Tank 1 is glycogen, sugar stored in your muscles and liver, about 2,000 calories worth. It's quick, it's easy, and it burns fast. A hard 90-minute workout drains it completely. Tank 2 is body fat, and here's where it gets extraordinary. The average person carries over 100,000 calories of stored fat on their body. That's enough energy to run more than 1,000 miles. Enough to power you for 40 to 50 days straight without eating a single bite. But your body treats that fat like a nuclear launch vault. It only unlocks under very specific conditions. The moment you eat before a workout, even something small, your insulin rises. That rise is a signal, and the signal says, stand down. Fresh fuel has arrived. Your fat cells lock up tight. Your body burns the food you just ate instead. That banana? Maybe 90 calories burned. Meanwhile, 100,000 calories of stored energy are sitting untouched. You worked hard, you sweated, and your body didn't touch its reserves. Metabolic switch. Now here's what happens when you flip the script. Train fasted 12 to 16 hours without eating, and something remarkable happens within the first 30 minutes of movement. Scientists call it the metabolic switch. Insulin drops close to zero. The lock on your fat cells releases. Your liver begins converting fat into ketones, an alternative fuel your brain actually runs better on than sugar. Research from the British Journal of Nutrition followed two groups doing identical workouts. The fasted group burned 20% more fat during the session itself. But the bigger discovery was what happened afterward. Their metabolism stayed elevated for a full 24 hours. They kept burning fat in their sleep, at their desk, watching television. The fed group, back to baseline within 3 hours. Same workout, wildly different result. The cellular Uber grade you didn't know existed. This is the part most fitness channels never talk about. When you exercise fasted, your body activates an enzyme called AMPK, your cellular energy sensor. Think of it as your body's emergency efficiency upgrade. AMPK does three things that no supplement can replicate. First, it forces your mitochondria, the power plants inside your cells, to multiply. More mitochondria means more energy capacity, more fat oxidation, better endurance. Elite athletes carry up to 40% more mitochondria than sedentary people. Every fasted training session nudges you in that direction. Second, it triggers autophagy. This is your body's internal recycling system. Damaged proteins, dysfunctional cellular components, cells that have gone rogue. Autophagy identifies and dismantles them all. Researchers believe this process plays a direct role in cancer prevention, longevity, and immune function. Your body runs a deep clean while you exercise, for free. Third, and this one is hard to believe until you see the studies, fasted exercise triggers a growth hormone surge of up to 2,000%. Not 20%, not 200%, 2,000%. Kid, the growth hormone effect. Growth hormone is the compound that Hollywood's elite pay $2,000 to $3,000 per month for through anti-aging clinics. It burns visceral fat, the dangerous kind wrapped around your organs that drives heart disease, diabetes, and early death. It repairs and builds muscle. It increases collagen production by up to 30%, which means stronger joints, tighter skin, and faster recovery. It deepens your sleep cycles. It literally reverses aging markers at the cellular level. At rest, a healthy adult produces about 0.5 nanograms per milliliter of growth hormone. After fasted exercise, that number climbs above 10 nanograms per milliliter. The same level seen in children during growth spurts when their bodies are building new tissue overnight. You produce this naturally, without a prescription or a needle or a monthly bill. The single requirement: don't eat first. If this is already changing the way you think, hit that like button right now and subscribe, because the next video covers autophagy in depth, your body's self-cleaning system, how it works during fasting, and why some scientists believe it literally targets precancerous cells. You will not want to miss it. The evolution argument. Here's the part that puts all of this into context. Your ancestors never ate before a hunt, they never woke up, had breakfast, then went out to chase food. They woke up hungry, and that hunger made them sharper, faster, and more focused. Evolution built a system where fasting triggers norepinephrine, sometimes called the hunter hormone. Under fasted conditions, your reaction time improves, your pain tolerance rises, your mental clarity sharpens, your body quite literally upgrades itself for the challenge ahead. Modern humans eat every 3 hours and then wonder why they feel foggy, sluggish, and exhausted. The issue isn't your caffeine intake or your sleep schedule or your genetics. The issue is that you're feeding your body in a way that keeps it permanently in comfort mode, never forcing it to access its real potential. You're not broken, you're just running the wrong software. The practical protocol. So what do you actually do with this? For fat loss, low to moderate intensity cardio done fasted is extraordinarily effective. A brisk 45-minute walk, a steady cycling session, swimming at a comfortable pace. With insulin low and the metabolic switch flipped, your body will use stored fat as its primary fuel from the very first minute. For muscle building and strength, resistance training done fasted absolutely works, but keep it under 45 minutes. The growth hormone surge that fasting triggers actively protects your muscle tissue. After your session, break your fast with 30 to 40 grams of high-quality protein within 2 hours. That's the combination that drives lean muscle gain while stripping fat simultaneously. For beginners, start with a 12-hour fast. That's simply not eating after 8 p.m. and training before 8 a.m. Progress to 16 hours once your body adapts. The adaptation period is real. You may feel slightly off in the first week. That's normal. Your body is shifting fuel systems. One non-negotiable warning: if you feel dizzy, shaky, or your vision blurs, stop immediately. Fasted training is about optimization, not suffering. Know your limits, especially if you have any metabolic or blood sugar conditions. Always consult your doctor before making significant changes. SCAW! The fitness industry has spent decades selling you the idea that performance requires products, pre-workout formulas, BCAAs, recovery shakes, meal timing apps. The global supplement market is worth over $140 billion, and the most powerful tool it competes against costs nothing and requires you to do less, not more. Your body is not a machine that needs constant fueling. It is an extraordinarily sophisticated biological system that evolved to thrive under strategic scarcity. Feed it constantly, and it never digs into its reserves. Create strategic windows of deprivation, and it activates systems that most people never experience in their entire lives. The data is clear. The mechanism is understood. The only question is whether you're willing to test it. Drop a comment right now. Are you trying fasted training this week? Tell me your biggest hesitation, your biggest question, or how long you've been doing this already. I read every single one. And subscribe before you close this tab. The autophagy video drops next, and the research in it will make this one feel like a warm-up.